Good afternoon. My name is Kendra Watson, and today I am presenting my video presentation for my Perspectives on Film and Society class for Middle Georgia State University. I've chosen to do my presentation on the blockbuster 80s movie by the name of Die Hard, which is one of my all-time favorites. The movie stars the incomparable Bruce Willis as well as the beautiful Bonnie Bedelia and was released in 1988 and directed by Mr. John McTiernan. Die Hard is a movie about a New York police officer who has flown out for Christmas to visit his estranged wife and his children. And the movie chronicles how he tries to save his wife as well as 30 other hostages who have been taken hostage by foreign terrorists who've taken over a large building in downtown LA. The movie is both entertaining as well as suspenseful, but at its heart, it's truly a classic 80s action film, as well as a wonderful Christmas movie and a love story between John McClane and his wife Holly, who are estranged and live apart. McClane is presented as a real man's man, unstoppable, undefeatable, invincible, the true hard body image. The movie, among other movies, perpetuates the need for the strong American male image that wavered after the Vietnam War and the 444-day Iranian hostage crisis that ended in 1979 and 1981, respectively. The hard body image is categorized as a strong, undefeatable man, and they are meant to directly parallel the American people and the country itself. These images were needed due to the low morale of the American people after the loss of the Vietnam War and their handling of the Iranian hostage crisis. The American people were, for lack of a better word, defeated. We felt low and needed a boost in our self-esteem and a restoration in our government, in our defensive arms, and as a country as a whole. Who better to come to our rescue than the movie industry? I've chosen the clip today that I'll be showing in just a moment because of its significant and parallels to the social issue of patriotism. Please enjoy, and I'll speak a little bit more after the clip has shown. Thank you.
Carrie, she's Stimfenster. Shoot the glass.
Is the last resort of diplomacy. Then, couldn't we just as well say that terrorism has an equal claim on being that too?
You got something. Tell me you got something.
Just McClane's name, badge number, employment record, vital statistics, and his family's home address. Right here in LA.
It'll work.
Got it.
God, that man looks really pissed.
He's still alive.
What?
Only John can drive somebody that crazy.
better heat up that miracle because we just broke through on number 6, and the electromagnetic came down like a fucking hammer.
Well, have a look at what our friends outside are doing, and I'll be right up.
Hey, John. John McClane, you still with us?
Yeah. All things being equal, I'd rather be in Philadelphia. Chalk up 2 more bad guys.
Well, the boys down here will be glad to hear that. You know we got a pool going on you.
What kind of odds am I getting?
You don't want to know.
Put me down for 20. I'm good for it. Hey, pal.
Okay, really exciting stuff. I know you wanted to see the rest of the movie, but you're more than welcome to rent it or to buy it. But first I wanted to speak on the resilience of Mr. John McClane. He is fighting these terrorists, and he is fighting these foreigners who have taken his wife hostage and who have taken over this building and are making certain demands. And he has been bloodied and been bruised. For those who have not seen the movie before, that shirt that he's wearing was actually white when the movie began, and he was clean cut and ready to go to that Christmas party. But due to the infiltration of the foreign terrorists, that plan was put to the side. And how that parallels to the American people and the American spirit is that even if we are bloodied and bruised and hurt and defeated and we feel like we have nothing else to give, we can still get back on those same feet, pun intended, and walk forward and move forward and accept our losses and accept our pains and still continue on and still rebuild that faith of a country, of a government, of armed forces, of our soldiers across seas and our soldiers who are fighting for us to have the chance to be able to move forward. The resilience shown by Mr. John McClane against the foreign terrorists towards the beginning of the clip shows that he was still willing to fight. He was there right in the battle. And even after as we saw, the terrorists decided to shoot the glass so he can be hurt, we have to take that as a direct analogy to our enemies. They're going to try to hurt us. They're going to try to injure us. They're going to try to make us bleed. But what we have to understand is that even as a country, as wonderful as the United States is to most people, we can still bleed. We can still be defeated. We can still be the loser. We can still be hurt. And even after that hurt, we are able to continue to move forward. And this movie was so important to the hard body image and to the image that the American people needed, because we were downtrodden. We felt low. We felt defeated, as I stated earlier. We felt low, and we were able to get back on our feet. And this movie, as well as many other movies in this time frame, including, and our book mentions them as well, Rocky, Terminator, stars like Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Bruce Willis, and movies like RoboCop show that strong male figure, show that even if we're low and defeated, we can still come back and end the day. And I'm not sure if you've seen the end of the movie, but he does win. He does get his wife back. He does prevail. And we have to take that as a direct analogy to our lives and every day, and not just in America either. All over, everyone has enemies. And we have to remember that even when we are defeated, even when our butt is kicked and they were pulling out glass out of our feet, metaphorically, that glass can come out and we can heal and we can continue on. So I enjoyed the social issue of patriotism. With what's going on in the world today, it can be difficult to back the country and back our leaders, but we have to remember that just as John McClane can get back on his feet after being bloodied and bruised, we can get back on our feet and we can continue to move forward as a country and as a people. Thank you very much for your time. I hope that you enjoyed my presentation, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you.